I work for the Green Energy Efficiency Centre in Ballymore. I do thermal imaging reading for the company. Thermal imaging is the measure of thermal radiation given off by any object. It's a radiation emitted by each object depending on the heat given off at the time when the picture is taken. So basically I go around and I take many pictures, and then later on I review all the pictures and make sure that the faults that I might have seen that day weren't just a trick of the light. Basically it's a Fluor E60 BX camera, top of the line, as good as you can get for any thermal imaging reading. It takes a dual picture, one in thermal imaging and one normal, so that you can see what you're looking at as well as the thermal imaging picture. It stores it onto a memory card, which can then be transferred onto a laptop. Heat loss can be one thing, yeah. It can be damp sources. You can see the lack of insulation. You can see if you're looking on the floor in underfloor heating, you can find burst pipe. When you're looking through the camera, every heat temperature is shown to you in a different colour depending on what palette you use. Okay. So every time you're looking at it, the wall might have different colours all the way down it. Do you know that kind of? That'll tell you that there's something going on there, whether it's a lack of insulation, or whether it's a damp spot, or whether it's a cold draft or something coming in. And then from taking numerous pictures and reviewing them over and over again on the laptop, you kind of figure out what the problem might be. I usually start on the outside and I'll work my way around the house, taking as many pictures as I can outside the house. Roofs, walls, everything, looking for vents, just checking to see if there's any. Usually it'll be warm air coming to the outside. I'll do out all the pictures so they can see what I see as well. I'll write out a written report and give it to them. I'll go through, if I find any faults with the house, and even little small ones, like just little things, I'll put that in it as well. I'll also tell them if there's nothing wrong with the house. Sometimes people are always trying to wonder, oh, is there anything wrong with that? And you just have to put them at ease and just tell them, no, that's actually fine, it wasn't that fault. Because some people have an idea what the problem is, but it mightn't be that at all. So you just have to show them the difference between what they think it is and what it actually is. Yeah. So you just run through everything, give them pictures so that people can see what they need to see. You know what I mean? A visual aid is always better than me telling them, oh listen, this is your problem. Whereas if I can show them, which is what really helps with the thermal imaging camera, as opposed to me just walking into someone's house and going, no, there's a draft over there, we can fix that for you and we'll charge you X amount of money. Whereas I can show them what is actually going on in the house, what the problem is, then it makes it easier for people, you know what I mean? And then hopefully in the end we can help them in some way.